If there's a technology that can accelerate every other technology we know, then is it still just a tool? Or has it become the nervous system of our entire world? For thousands of years, humanity has built tools to amplify the body, from the wheel to steam engines to electricity to microchips. Every invention made us faster, stronger, more efficient. But this time, we've built something different, a tool that amplifies the mind. Artificial intelligence. Unlike machines that replace our muscles, AI enhances something far more powerful: our ability to learn, to reason, to adapt, and soon, our ability to evolve. Today, AI is no longer a lab experiment. It's not locked inside research centers. It's everywhere. When you unlock your phone, AI is there. When you scroll, when you search, when you speak, AI is working quietly in the background. It tags your photos, translates your messages, recommends what to watch, what to buy, what to think about next. In cars, it watches the road. In hospitals, it reads your scans. In offices, it writes your emails. In factories, it runs entire production lines. This is no longer futuristic. It's operational, global, invisible, yet everywhere. Across the world, AI is transforming how we solve problems at scale. In the Netherlands, AI guides greenhouses with precision agriculture, optimizing every drop of water, every hour of sunlight. In Kenya, basic phones send images of skin, cough recordings, eye conditions, and AI offers diagnostics in places without doctors. In Japan, elder care robots powered by AI monitor medication, track emotion, and offer companionship to the fastest aging society on Earth. These aren't isolated stories, they're signs that AI is not just helping people, it's reaching the places where help never arrived before. We used to think of AI as a specialty, a field, a branch of engineering. But it's no longer one of many. AI is becoming the foundation beneath them all. Like electricity once lit our cities, like the internet once connected our minds, AI is now the infrastructure for how we see, decide, and act in every industry. Logistics, education, healthcare, agriculture, defense, every field, every continent. But the most extraordinary thing about AI is not just what it can do, it's how far and how fast it can scale. A doctor can treat dozens of patients a day. An AI model can support millions. Non-stop, across languages, time zones, and countries. A teacher can guide a classroom. An AI tutor can personalize lessons for every child in a nation. This isn't science fiction. It's already here. We've created intelligence that no longer needs a human body to expand. So the question is no longer, what can AI do for us? The question now is, can we stay in control of what we've built before it grows beyond what we imagined? Picking at scale, why AI outweighs every other breakthrough. Every great invention opens a door, but some inventions open all the doors at once. Electricity changed the way we power things. The internet changed the way we connect. But artificial intelligence, it's changing the way we think. AI is not just faster computing. It's not just automation. It is the ability to recognize patterns we can't see, predict outcomes we can't imagine, and simulate possibilities we could never explore on our own. A doctor can memorize thousands of case studies. An AI model can analyze millions in minutes. A researcher might spend decades testing a theory. AI can simulate it across every variable at once. Take AlphaFold, an AI system trained to predict protein structures. It solved what scientists thought would take a century. In under 2 years, over 200 million proteins mapped. That's the building block of medicine, agriculture, even pandemic prevention, transformed by machine learning. Or look at battery research. In Japan, South Korea, and Germany, AI is accelerating the discovery of new materials for cleaner, longer-lasting energy. Work that once took labs years now happens in days. This isn't speed, this is scale. Humans think sequentially, one idea at a time, one decision after the next. AI thinks non-linearly, millions of branches, simultaneously, endlessly. It doesn't get tired, it doesn't get distracted, it doesn't forget, and that makes it the first technology not limited by human bandwidth. But here's the deeper shift. AI doesn't just solve problems, it transforms how problems are even defined. In finance, AI detects market risks by analyzing global news, social sentiment, weather patterns, political instability, all at once. In public health, AI forecasts disease outbreaks before symptoms reach the surface, using search trends, satellite data, even sewage readings. In climate, AI predicts wildfire paths, ice shelf collapses, agricultural failure, giving communities time to act before it's too late. We're entering a world where solutions emerge at the same speed as the problems themselves. That's something humanity has never had before. It's not that AI replaces human thought. It expands it, multiplies it, projects it outward across more variables than any one mind could manage. And it doesn't stop at one sector. Electricity-powered cities. The internet connected people. But AI, it redefines every domain it touches. Business, education, science, policy, creativity. Every discipline, shifted by algorithms that see more, know more, and scale faster than anything we've built before. So here's the truth. AI is not the next tool in our toolbox. It's the engine that drives every tool forward. It's the breakthrough behind all future breakthroughs. And if we understand that, we begin to understand just how big this moment really is. The dark mirror, ethical challenges AI has never faced before. Artificial intelligence can learn anything. It can solve puzzles, diagnose disease, even write poetry. But there's one thing it still doesn't understand: consequences. AI doesn't know what harm feels like. It doesn't understand fairness. It doesn't pause to ask, should I do this? It just does what it's optimized to do, as fast and efficiently as possible. And that's where the danger begins, because AI learns from us. From the data we give it, from the choices we've already made. And that data, it isn't neutral. It's full of bias, history, imbalance, prejudice. In the UK, facial recognition AI was shown to misidentify black faces 5 times more often than white ones. In the US, a resume screening algorithm trained on past hiring data learned to quietly reject female candidates for engineering jobs. Not because anyone told it to, but because that's what the data showed. A world where certain people were already left out, and AI simply repeated the pattern, only faster, at scale, without question. And when a system makes decisions at this speed, who's responsible when it gets things wrong? The developer, the company, the user, or no one? Now imagine giving that same system creative power. Today, AI doesn't just analyze, it generates. It writes scripts, mimics voices, creates deepfake videos so convincing. You can no longer trust what your eyes are seeing. We've seen fake political speeches, fake financial scams, even fake loved ones resurrected by algorithms. When truth becomes synthetic, trust breaks down. And without trust, civilization falters. But it doesn't stop there. Some nations are already developing autonomous weapons, AI-guided systems that can identify and kill without human instruction. A drone sees a face, calculates risk, and acts faster than a human could ever intervene. If war becomes automated, who decides what counts as a mistake? And who apologizes when it's too late? These are no longer science fiction questions. They are policy questions, moral questions, questions we've never had to ask until now. Because we've built something that doesn't feel guilt, doesn't recognize suffering, doesn't understand forgiveness. It only knows what it's been told to optimize. So here's the paradox. AI is not evil. It has no malice. It doesn't want anything. But that's exactly why it's dangerous. Because if we give power to a system that can't question itself, we are the only ones left to question it. And history has shown, we don't always ask soon enough. System overload, real-world limits, and what must change. We built machines that think faster than we do, but we forgot to ask, can the world keep up? Artificial intelligence isn't just a technical breakthrough, it's a stress test on everything. On our power grids, on our legal systems, on our ethics, on ourselves. Let's start with the machine itself. Modern AI models, especially large ones, are brilliant at generating human-like responses. But here's the catch. They don't know what they're saying. They don't understand language. They predict it. They don't reason. They autocomplete. So when a chatbot answers confidently, it may still be entirely wrong. But you won't know, because it sounds right. And that's a dangerous illusion, especially in fields like healthcare, law, and education, where false confidence can do real harm. Now zoom out. These models don't just think big, they cost big. Training a single advanced AI can consume millions of dollars and as much electricity as entire towns. They require massive data centers, cooled by water or air, running 24/7. In the Netherlands, AI data centers are putting pressure on limited water supplies. In Southeast Asia, they're causing blackouts during peak energy demand. So yes, AI might help us save energy in theory, but right now, it's also draining it in practice. And what about access? The most powerful AIs on Earth today are built and owned by a handful of corporations in a handful of countries. That means the intelligence layer of the internet is not public, it's proprietary. Most of the world contributes data but doesn't share in the benefits. And entire nations are being left behind not because they lack ideas, but because they lack infrastructure. We are witnessing the rise of an AI elite, a global divide not of race or geography, but of algorithmic power. And the laws? They're not catching up. There is no global treaty on AI weapons, no unified standard on AI data ethics, no clear accountability for when AI systems fail. Europe is trying, Canada, Singapore, South Korea also making efforts, but we still lack a shared international framework. In short, the most powerful force of the 21st century is running ahead without a seatbelt. So what must change? First, we need AI that's explainable, not just accurate, but understandable. We need to know why it reached a decision and when it's wrong. Second, we need AI systems embedded with ethical reasoning, not just optimization, not just what's efficient, but what's right. Third, we need independent oversight, not just by tech companies, not just by governments, by cross-border, cross-disciplinary watchdogs, like WHO for health, but for intelligence. Finally, we need more than engineers in the room. We need philosophers, teachers, lawyers, artists, sociologists, voices from every sector. Because AI isn't just a technical problem, it's a societal one, and society cannot be coded in Python alone. We don't just need smarter machines, we need smarter humans, wiser choices, better rules. Because if we want to stay in control of what we've created, we'll need to grow just as fast as it does. The human choice: partner with AI or be left behind. The future doesn't crash into us all at once. It arrives silently and begins choosing who keeps up. Artificial intelligence won't replace everyone, but it will replace anyone who refuses to adapt. Because the question isn't, will AI take your job? It's, will someone who knows how to use AI do your job better than you? In medicine, doctors who work with AI will diagnose faster, see deeper, save more lives. In law, AI can scan thousands of documents in seconds, but only a lawyer with critical judgment can decide what truly matters. In education, AI can deliver lessons to millions, but a great teacher still brings empathy, intuition, and inspiration. The future belongs to the human who partners with intelligence, not the one who competes against it. But something deeper is happening. AI isn't just changing what we do, it's changing how we live. It will translate every language in real time. It will detect disease before symptoms arise. It will co-write books, compose music, paint in styles never imagined. You'll have a digital assistant that knows your routines, your stress patterns, your sleeping habits, and guides your behavior better than you guide yourself. And in that world, we must ask, will we still know who we are? Because as AI gets smarter, the biggest risk isn't that it becomes too powerful. It's that we forget what makes us human. This is not a battle, not humans versus machines. It's not even a competition. It's a crossroads where one path leads to fear, resistance, and falling behind. The other to partnership, adaptation, and a leap into something new. So what do we need? We need education systems that don't just teach content, but teach how to learn with machines. We need laws that evolve as fast as algorithms, and ethics that are embedded from line 1 of every code base. We need collaboration between nations, cultures, and disciplines, because intelligence belongs to no single country. Above all, we need the courage to ask better questions. Not just, what can AI do? But, what should it do? Who does it serve? And how do we stay in the decision-making seat as the future unfolds? AI is not destiny, it's design. And if we design wisely, with humility, with responsibility, with vision, then AI won't just be a tool we use. It will be the mirror that helps us become the best version of what we already are. Thank you for watching. If this video gave you something to think about, consider subscribing to the channel. Click the bell icon so you don't miss future episodes on the ideas that are shaping our world. Until next time, stay curious, stay awake, and stay human. See you soon.